Hello, I'm Brian Spain for So I Decided To on the YouTube. It's my channel. This vlog is about how Ray Rice is a coward. I'm really angry right now. Like, I'm livid. I am thankful that the NFL has suspended him indefinitely. I kind of don't buy that they didn't know about this sooner and only gave him 2 games. We'll get into that. He's a coward. And I'm mad. I'm not going to yell. I'm not going to raise my voice because I'm a grown-up. And I'm not a savage. I can control myself. This is the first time I'm doing a vlog where I actually wrote down what I'm going to say. So I kind of stay on topic because I will rant because that's what happens when I get upset. But as you can tell, I still not raising my voice, not screaming, not spitting, not hitting because I'm a grown-up. So this is what I said. I wish I had a teleprompter. Alright. So here's my thoughts on this. A man should never hit a woman. The only exception I have is when the woman is bigger than a man. Or she has a weapon that she's going to physically harm him. And I have to defend myself. Then I would swing out, try to protect myself. Here's the thing. I'm only 160 pounds. I'm a small man. A lot of women in New York City outweigh me. A lot. But the thing is, even if they try to get physical with me, I would try to leave. I would try to exit the situation. I would do whatever I had to defend myself, but I'm not going to attack her. And here's the thing. No matter what a woman says to me, I'm not going to swing. No matter how much she tries to push my buttons, no. Because I'm not a savage. I'm a human being with human controls. Only a savage would say, oh, I was just so angry I couldn't control myself. That goes for women, that goes for men, blacks, white, gay, straight, whatever you are. We are human beings. We should act like it. And alcohol is never an excuse. Oh, they've both been drinking. Not an excuse. If you drink so much that you can't control what you're doing, that's your fault. It's no one else's. No one's forcing you to drink those drinks. And if you are, especially if you're a grown-up and you don't know your limit, that's on you. That sounds like the excuse of an 18-year-old college kid would make, and even then, I'm not buying it. I don't think you should ever play in the NFL again. I don't. The NFL isn't like a job like if you work at Denny's or Walmart or the bank or even at your local government city office where no one looks up to you when you're doing these jobs. Not saying it's a bad job. I'm mentioning jobs that I would gladly do. I'm saying they're not jobs where a kid that's 5, 6, 7 years old puts your uniform on their back and says, I want to be just like them when I grow up. That doesn't happen when you're a postman. Doesn't happen. Doesn't happen when you work in a restaurant. Doesn't happen when you work at Walmart. When you are in a professional sports league, children look up to you. And the NFL, they drop the ball, pun intended. It wasn't, but I like it. When they gave him a 2-game suspension because, oh, we didn't know about the video. Really? Just say I suspend my disbelief. Okay. But you still, he hit the woman, you had some kind of semblance that's what went on, and you gave him 2. If he smoked weed, isn't that like a 4-game suspension? So you're telling me that, knocking a woman unconscious, oh, that's only half as bad as smoking weed. Weed, which is legal in most states. Well, not most states, but a large number of states now. Weed's legal. The last time I checked, knocking a woman unconscious is not legal. I keep saying, instead of unconscious, I'm saying unconscious. I'm pronouncing it wrong, I know, I'm sorry, when I'm frustrated. I need to enunciate better with the redneck. Or redneck in a Yankees hat. Yeah, I get it. So anyway, the thing is I want people to think about if this was your mom, your sister, your daughter that he knocked unconscious. Then would you feel that he's not getting his justice? That they're taking away his livelihood. Oh, they're doing this thing. Really? If anyone touched my mom like that, my sister, if I have a daughter, my daughter, anything that matter. I'm a pacifist, but I would break my vow for that. No. If like he'd done that to my sister, I won't make an empty threat, but I will let you know he would regret what he did for the rest of his life. And that's not a threat, that's just saying that's how things would be dealt with where I come from. Like my family. Like, you can't. And here's the thing. I'm a feminist, and so I believe women should be treated equal to men. And that's the argument some of you have. Oh, all the feminists, all the women want to be treated equal. They want to be equal. They want to tell junk like a man, let them get hit like a man. Really? Really? That's really how you feel right now. Okay, let's debunk that argument real quick. Real quick. I'm fighting, not cussing right now because I'm so mad. Okay, if you're watching a fight, you're watching the UFC, you're watching boxing, you're watching Pride, I think they got bought by UFC, Bellator fighting on Spike TV or whatever. You're watching that. Okay, cool. I'm not against a woman and a man fighting. If they are in the same weight class, go for it. Because here's the thing that you're missing the point. When you have a man that is a professional athlete, okay? He trains a lot. Knocking out a small woman, and you're like, oh, well, she mouthed off to him. She probably deserved. Really? You're telling me that you think it's okay for like a 230-pound muscular man to knock out like a 110-pound woman? Really? What could someone say to you that would make you think that's okay? What would a woman have to say to you in order for you to be like, oh, it's fine to knock her out now? Because a woman could say pretty much anything to me, and I'm not going to knock her out. Like, now I feel like I'm raising my voice. Sorry, I am that angry. This is the loudest I'll get. I'm sorry, I don't judge people. If you're disagreeing with me right now, I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to be angry at you. I'm not going to be mad at you. Like, I'm not going to have any ill will towards you. I usually don't care if you agree with me or not on things. Because what I love about myself, I'm very open-minded. When it comes to religion, I'm a Christian. I also study Hinduism. Most people are like, you can't be both. Why not? That's what I want to be. But I'm friends with Buddhists, I'm friends with Muslims, I'm friends with atheists, agnostics, whatever you want to be. That's okay. Do you. When it comes to races, I don't care what you are. I've got way more important things to do than care about where you're from, the color of your skin, any of that stuff. But there's certain things where I kind of care about, and I really want to understand your logic. When you tell me that it is okay for a woman to get knocked out by a man because she was asking for it. How? How? And think about that. Don't answer that. Think about it. For like a good solid week, or 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, or a month, or a year, think about it, and think about why you think it's okay to knock out a woman. And now think about if you have a daughter, and she's growing up, and a man knocks her out. Or you'd be like, oh no, she probably deserved it. She probably mouthed off. She probably said something to him. Really? It's not okay. No matter what a woman says to you, it's not okay. That's pretty much what I've got. Like, the last I read, he has been suspended from the NFL. He was cut by the Ravens. That's awesome. And that is the loudest I think I've gotten in a while. And still, I didn't scream. My scream's much louder. But that was my... I'm so angry right now. Because I see the comments where people say, it's not fair to him to lose his livelihood. Well, it's not fair to her to get knocked out. And then they say, well, she's still with him. You don't know their life. Read about how victims are treated. Do you know that when she was interviewed, they let him be in the room with her? Really? I'm a man. If another man beats my ass, and then I have to do the interview with him in the room, don't you think that would make me change what I have to say? But, okay, for this small little woman, fine. Look up victims' rights in the United States. And the sad thing is, as bad as ours are still better than other places. So yeah, Ray Rice is a coward. I don't think he should ever play in the NFL again. I don't think he should ever do anything professionally where people can see him again. I think the NFL should change their policy. The first time a man lays his hands on a woman, banned from the league for life. Not for 4 games, 6 games, 8 games, not for a season. Ban him for life. That has no place in society at all. I'm Brian Spain. If you disagree with me, or if you agree with me, write about it in the comments. I'm a big boy, I can handle it. Go for it. Leave comments, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching my blog. Sorry for having my voice being loud. I'm not really sorry. Sorry. I'm not sorry. You can't. Just think. And if someone makes you upset, can you tell them that you love them if you physically attack them? And if you have those anger issues, get help. There are websites you can go to that will tell you of local places you can go to get help. Miranda, I need a microphone so I can drop it right now. So that way you know I'm done.